part of the video where we are going to focus on the tenses. All right, the tenses. So let me tell you one thing at this point where we are about to jump into some of the technicalities of grammar and tenses and sentence construction and so many things. So the point here which I would like to tell you is that there are two ways basically where you can actually learn grammar or learn to speak fluently and write fluently. There are two ways basically. Number one is that when you listen, okay, when you daily listen to the quality audios, you will pick up the language. Okay, that's how I was thinking, like, what was the reason, how did I pick up my speaking ability or writing ability? The number one reason that how I picked up everything without even researching well on the grammar or anything like that is by listening. So the more you listen, and every day you listen, the more you're going to learn about any language. Okay, so definitely it is very much important that you keep listening. So please write down what are your LSRW activities every single day under each video. So when we write present sentences, right, we basically want to describe something which is happening now, something that usually happens, and to describe some possession of something. Possession means adhikrutata, right? Adhikrit karna. Matlab, if you have something, so that is also, you can say, is simple present tense. Okay. So let's go one by one. So let's talk about how we can use present tense to explain which is something which is happening right now. Now, in order to do that, you will need basically two things. Number one is your auxiliary verb or helping verb, and you need the ing form of the verb. Okay. You can also construct what is happening or describe what is happening right now in present tense by applying auxiliary verb without the verb as well. You don't need a verb. Okay, but you can still be able to explain. So let's get some examples. Now, what are the auxiliary verbs which are used in present tense? Okay, there are only three verbs which are used: am, is, are. Okay, for example, you will say that I am driving my car. As you can see, the verb, the auxiliary verb am is used, and the verb drive is changed to driving, ing. Okay. If you use is, for example, the dog is barking inside the house, means right now the dog is barking. This also means I am right now driving my car. Okay. And then comes are. So people are traveling in the bus, which means that right now people are traveling. They're going somewhere. Okay. Let's talk about without the verb, how we can describe present tense, the present time, without using the verb. So, for example, you will say that I am a good friend of Shrime. There is no verb here. Okay. But it is something which is happening. I am a good friend of Srimay, right? Right now you're having dahivara aludam, right? And you're saying that this dahivara aludam is good. There is no verb here. Are you getting the point? Good is an adjective because it describes the noun, which is dahivara aludam. Yeah. So dahivara aludam is good. They are kind people. Okay. So you can use present tense, you can explain present tense using the am, is, are, and the ing form of the verb. And you can also describe present tense am, is, are without using the verb as well. I gave you various examples. Now, what I would request you to do right now is to pause this video right now, and type 20 sentences in this form using am, is, and are. I'm not telling you to write 20 in each. Just type 20 in this form. Okay, write 20 sentences in this form and write another 20 sentences in this form. Okay, pause this video, type it, write it down. And in fact, I would say that let us not pause the video. Let's stop the chapter over here and let's move on to the next chapter after you complete your assignment. So 20 sentences in the first form, 20 sentences in the second form. You write it down. You think what all things that you do generally. So you say that, I am working, I am writing the assignment, I am watching this this assignment or this video, they are going to school, so on and so forth. So write 20 sentences of auxiliary verb and ing, and write 20 sentences without the verb as well. Okay, he is a nice boy, right? They are kind people, so on and so forth. My car is red in color. So all of this is a part of present tense. Okay, so go ahead and write it down, 20 sentences of each, and then let's move on to the next part of present tense.